Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon, not here with Geeky Sparkles in his video, but we're going to talk about Aquaman 2. Remember Aquaman 2? Does anybody remember Aquaman 2? I think most people have forgotten this movie existed. And apparently Warner Brothers, according to a rumor, Warner Brothers isn't going to throw good money after bad. They're not going to spend a lot of money promoting Aquaman 2. They might just take the L. And if you've looked at their box office track record this past year, it's easy to understand why. They spent a ton of money promoting The Flash, and it lost them hundreds of millions of dollars. Blue Beetle came and went. Most people forgot it existed. We had two Shazam movies. We had Shazam 2 and Black Adam, and neither one of them did very well at the box office. So yeah, now we're coming back to Aquaman. And even though the original Aquaman made like $1 billion at the box office, people aren't excited about this movie. They're not excited about the DCEU. It seems like Warner Brothers is just going to flush this one down the toilet, start over with James Gunn, kind of and kind of go from there. So let's talk about it. Again, this, I have to disclaim it. This is a rumor because people are going to be like, well, that didn't happen. They're going to have a trailer next week. Yeah, it just seems like they're just kind of over it. They're over it, and I think fans are over it too. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Check out shopclownfish.com. We just added Dismal Kingdom parody t-shirts to shopclownfish.com. Not to be confused with that other D company, of course. And that's not their castle either, but it is a magical place that is set ablaze by many, many bad decisions in recent years. So we'll talk about this. So this is coming from Pursue News. They got the rumor from Casey Walsh on Twitter/X. Again, a rumor. We do not know if this is 100% legit or not. They said there's no full-length trailer for Aquaman 2. Questions are arising regarding Warner Brothers' confidence in releasing it. Reports of multiple reshoots and disappointing test scores from early audience screening have signaled bad news for the sequel, and the lack of promotion has not helped with changing the notion either. Does not help that Amber Heard is in this movie, or was in this movie, and there's controversy around that. And, there was rumor that they were going to cut her from it originally because of the Johnny Depp stuff. There was another rumor that they significantly cut down her role, that she's not the sidekick character like she was in the first movie. The audiences are turning on Amber Heard. First Blue Beetle and now Aquaman 2, DCEU fans are making a mockery out of Warner Brothers' discovery over the lack of marketing for Lost Kingdom. The second installment is at most 3 months away from its Christmas month release, but so far, with the sneak peek and behind-the-scenes featurette combined, the studio has only released 30 seconds worth of footage to promote the project. Now, people are making fun of it because on Twitter, there was an article floating around. It's not actually an article. It was parody saying that Warner Brothers has lost this movie somewhere in the servers. They can't find it. Whoopsie doopsie. But that's not actually what happened. In comparison, Netflix's Rebel Moon, which also has a December release, has already kicked off the marketing, with Snyder fans also getting a taste of what's in store through a 3-minute plus trailer. I'm actually pretty excited about that one. I am. Meanwhile, DC Studios have had nothing to offer except teasing glimpses through sizzle reels and life-size statues at exhibitions. I guess the action figures are out now too. I haven't seen them yet. Sadly, it seems the absence of promos for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom are a result of the film's quality. As one insider reveals, because they know it's bad, they know it'll lose money, and they aren't putting a marketing budget behind it at all. Again, they spent, was it like $17 million on a Super Bowl trailer for The Flash, and it didn't do them any good, I mean, they're bleeding out money on DC at this point. So they're probably like, yeah, we're not going to promote this one at all. They know it's bad. They know it'll lose money. They aren't putting a marketing budget behind it. Aquaman, when? It's actually coming in a matter of days, some people saying. All currently released footage of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is set to release in 3 months. 30 seconds. The party ended an hour ago and he's still here. Yeah, pretty much. Like, DC's over. It's absolutely over. And, you know, if I were in charge, I'd probably think the same thing. I'd be like, look, we threw money at these other DC movies and we didn't get a return on any of the investment. So at this point, it's almost better to just dump it in the theater and see what happens, or dump it on the HBO Max and see what happens, because you're going to lose money. You know, this thing was how many hundreds of millions of dollars. You've got the Amber Heard controversy attached to it, and the public is definitely turning on DC. Okay, this one is obviously parody. According to sources, Warner Brothers will not be promoting Aquaman on land. Instead, Warner Brothers will be promoting the film underwater because the current demographic is ocean life. It's been discovered that octopuses and seahorses are big fans. Octopussies, love it. It's actually insane there's no promotional material for Aquaman 2. Aquaman 2's marketing budget. Oh. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? The DC movies have lost a ridiculous amount of money. That is 3 ridiculous. That is ridiculous, beyond ridiculous. Warner Brothers suffers record-breaking box office losses. So how much money have they lost so far? So let's go through all the movies. Let's go through all the movies and see what they lost. Shazam 2 lost over $164 million. The Flash appeared to lose around $215 million theatrically. On track to lose plenty more. Blue Beetle was made for $104 million. Is that it? $104 million. It hasn't even hit the $50 million mark. And they said it might actually eke out a small profit because it didn't cost a lot when you factor in home video. Aquaman, they said that it might do okay. It might actually make up for Shazam 2 and The Flash. But I mean, look, there could be some truth to this rumor because we're not seeing a lot of promotion. I think Amber Heard definitely factors into it. You know, the public has definitely turned on her. And Jason Momoa seems like he's checked out completely. He knows he's done. I mean, there's a rumor they were going to keep him and Gal Gadot. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't think DC knows what's going on. They're just looking at DC. Warner Brothers is looking at DC and they're like, you guys just bleed money. You just lose money. Like, it would be more profitable and easier on everyone to just take the money, throw it in a pile like the Joker, and light it on fire. You know, I mean, that's the point they're at right now. You'd save everybody a lot of hassle if you just burn the fucking money, the money pile at this point, because that's what DC movies are doing. So I don't think it's going to do very well whenever it comes out. I could be wrong, but I don't think anybody's excited about anything coming out of DC at this point. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.